Who am I was one of the key questions I found myself asking just over a year ago. After I burnt out, I decided to take some time off to recover and reset. I didn't have a job, so I didn't have any money and couldn't afford to stay in London, let alone keep the little one-bed flat that I was renting, that I'd worked so hard to get. Taking away the money, the status and the recognition that I'd become used to, it soon became clear that I didn't really feel confident knowing who I was without these things that validated me and gave me a sense of belonging and identity. The things that I thought were going to make me feel content and satisfied, in fact, they left me feeling a bit empty when they were taken away. I realised that I knew exactly who I'd wanted everyone else to think I was, but being that person had become all-consuming and tough to maintain. I felt less of a human being and more of a human doing. It was clear that in order for me to start living from a place of authenticity, I needed to start processing my past and understand how it was showing up in my present. It was something that I'd started doing several years before, but conveniently swept back under the carpet because it didn't align with my grand plans to take over the world. Well, guess what? She's back. Your past has a funny way of showing up over and over again. So yeah, it's been a long and bumpy road, and I have tried a lot of different things, from therapy to group work to psychedelics, coaching, holistic practices, retreats, books, webinars. I've spent a lot of time, energy and cash trying to fix my problems. And actually what I found is some of the simplest techniques are the most powerful. I wanted to find a way for others to start a similar journey of, let's call it discovery, because I'm so grateful that I'm able to share my story like I do now. I've said it before, I'm doing this for those who don't yet feel able to share their own story yet. And I do it in the hope of educating, inspiring and empowering just one more person. I believe it's so important that we create safe spaces to openly share and learn from each other's past experiences, to encourage one another and to develop resilience together in the face of adversity. So the Who Am I programme is essentially a product of my own personal experiences, the techniques I found relevant, useful and transformational. But it's not just that, it's the product of each and every team member's experience too, and all the many years of teachings they bring with them. This virtual retreat offers a unique blend of complementary bespoke workshops, all carefully designed around tried and tested psychological and holistic practices, which take participants on a guided process of self-exploration. These include compassionate self-inquiry, sharing in groups, breath work, creative workshops, and other techniques to elicit a deeper connection and understanding. Preparation and integration are really important when doing this self-discovery work, so we provide pre-retreat assessments, workbooks, homework, and some further learning resources, all thoughtfully created to maximise your experience with us and enable you to continue your process beyond the 2 days you spend with us. No one will be forced to share anything they don't want to, or anything at all if they don't feel comfortable. But sharing does have a proven benefit to processing experiences and emotions. These sessions are intended to allow participants to learn from each other. There's usually around 12 participants on each retreat. And throughout the duration of the retreat, you'll work in close collaboration with each of the team members in respect to their given workshop. A couple of the workshops you may never have tried before, and that's okay, such as guided meditation, mindful movement, creative visualization, and consciously connected breathing. They are all used to reveal emotional blind spots and strengthen the mind's ability to remain centered and calm. This is what allows us to go deeper into modes of personal inquiry and development. As I said, this is kind of like a lifetime's amount of work that we're trying to squeeze into 2 days. And we'll do our very best, but it's important that you make the most of it. And it's It's not always comfortable work, you should know that, but it can offer you fresh perspectives and provide motivation to make important changes in your life. It's important to state that we're not a rehabilitation or intervention retreat, nor are we providing one-on-one medical or psychological advice. We aren't providing a cure, and this isn't a therapy session. We are, however, offering a safe space to discuss with others aspects of your life that you're finding challenging. This isn't boot camp, but it also isn't easy work. To get the most out of it, it's going to require effort, commitment, and an open attitude. We won't be telling you to do anything such as quit your job or leave your partner. We're purely laying out some alternative routes of investigation. The actions you take and the changes you make will be your own choice. This retreat has a very much forward-facing approach in terms of possible end goals and objectives. So you'll find it particularly useful if you're preparing for change or a transition, needing to take some time to debate what next, or perhaps better understand your actions, thoughts and beliefs before making a start on a plan of action. Use the safe space to discuss and get curious. To find out even more about the team and the workshop modules, there's some articles published on our journal online, or please do get in touch and I'll be happy to help. I'm looking forward to welcoming you soon. Thanks.